Congress passes a farm bill, finally. Soybeans rally despite a huge South American crop. Corn firms on better demand. Wheat hints at a long-term bottom as winter takes its toll. Hi, I'm Bryce Norris, Senior Editor of Farm Futures Magazine. Welcome to The Buzz for Wednesday, February 5th, 2014. Better late than never. It works in Washington. The new farm bill was a struggle, but it includes some interesting new provisions you need to consider right now. At 995 pages, the bill isn't light reading, but a new program, Agriculture Risk Coverage, could help protect your income for another year. The new alternative protects 86% of what's called benchmark revenue, figured by taking the Olympic county yield, tossing out the high and low for the last 5 years, times the Olympic average national cash price. Payments are made on 85% of base acres up to 10% of the crop's value, where crop insurance presumably would kick in to cover the rest. The guarantee looks a little better for corn than soybeans, in contrast to crop insurance base prices being set right now. Those are too low to protect profits, so ARC should attract a lot of attention from farmers, at least here in the Corn Belt. It's been a cold winter, but soybeans are providing some heat. Buyers in China are off for their week-long spring festival after Lunar New Year, and traders in the U.S. are wondering who they'll be buying from in the year of the horse. Logistical delays in Brazil could turn more sales back to the U.S., while production remains uncertain. Conditions improved in Argentina the last few weeks after some very hot weather, but now it's turning dry in southern Brazil. U.S. exports in crush remain strong, which could convince USDA to lower its forecast of ending stocks 10 million bushels or so in the February 10th supply and demand report. Still, as last year showed, it can take a long time for any shortages to show up in the U.S. Holding old crop beans much longer is a gamble. New crop beans continue to gyrate with corn, but the ratio of beans to corn, though down, still favors soybeans as revenue protection crop insurance base prices are set. USDA releases its 10-year baseline forecast February 11th, which were prepared towards the end of 2013. They should show at least 80 million more acres of soybeans and between 92 to 94 million acres of corn. Those estimates are updated at the agency's Outlook Conference, February 20th to 21st in Washington, when the trade will really start speculating about planting intentions. Still, it appears there should be plenty of corn around a year from now, as long as yields are normal. Demand is good, but doesn't have any explosive drivers unless weather causes problems. Getting some bushels priced on rallies still looks prudent for both old crop and new. Basis pushes caused by lousy weather should help on old crop as well. USDA could knock 50 million bushels or so off carryout due to bigger demand in next week's report, but no big changes are expected. One crop that knows all about winter weather is winter wheat. While the U.S. crop went into dormancy in good shape last fall, a series of Arctic blasts took their toll across the country. End of January ratings put out by key states showed sharp declines, chopping more than 3 bushels per acre off nationwide yield potential, according to my model. That could cut production and ending stocks significantly. The USDA won't publish any new crop estimates until May. USDA could make a small adjustment in its February 10th update for old crop. Wheat is a market that takes time to turn, but lows tend to come around 5 years apart. The last one was in 2009, so 2014 could be the year. While more production problems may be needed around the world, winter wheat prices could get a bump if end users who have been buying hand-to-mouth start jumping into the market more seriously. Well, that's all for now. I'll be back next week with a look at the USDA numbers on the next edition of The Buzz.
We'll have to have more margin now, there isn't any doubt. So you better dash with a load of cash or we'll have to sell you